Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm about to change your snacking game in a big way because we're making 8 healthy homemade granola bar recipes at once. Be sure to check the comments for the link to the recipes for the granola bars and many more great recipes. These are chewy, crunchy, chocolatey, nutty, fruity, and yes, actually good for you. Unlike store-bought options, you control every wholesome ingredient with no preservatives or hidden sugars. They're perfect for school lunches, post-workout fuel, a road trip snack, or that mid-afternoon slump when you want something sweet but not store-bought. And the best part? They're simple. We'll be working with basic pantry staples, minimal equipment, and most of them are no-bake. So, let's dive right in. We're kicking things off with a classic, almond butter oat bars. These are creamy, nutty, and just sweet enough to satisfy that craving without being overly sugary. I love this recipe because almond butter adds a subtle richness that pairs beautifully with oats. Grab a large mixing bowl and add rolled oats, almond meal, and a little cinnamon. In a small saucepan over low heat, melt together almond butter, honey, and vanilla extract until smooth and glossy. The smell of warm almond butter is incredible. It's almost like marzipan. A quick tip: for the best texture, use a smooth, natural almond butter. Pour that over your oat mixture, sprinkle in chopped almonds for extra crunch, and stir until everything is coated. Press the mixture firmly into a parchment-lined pan, making sure to compact it well so it holds together when sliced. Chill in the fridge for at least an hour, then slice into bars. These keep beautifully in the fridge and are perfect for grab-and-go snacking. Next up, a crowd pleaser. If you've got peanut butter lovers in the house, these peanut butter chocolate chip bars won't last long. They're sweet, salty, and that little hit of chocolate makes them irresistible. In a large bowl, combine rolled oats with a pinch of salt. In another bowl, whisk together peanut butter, maple syrup, and vanilla until silky smooth. The trick here is to stir until the peanut butter and maple syrup fully emulsify. You want a glossy, even texture. This step prevents oily separation and guarantees a perfect, cohesive chew. Combine the wet and dry ingredients, then gently fold in mini chocolate chips. I like to use mini chips because they distribute more evenly through the bars, giving you a little chocolate in every bite. Press into a lined baking dish, chill until firm, and cut into bars. The combination of chewy oats and creamy peanut butter with melty chocolate chips is just pure comfort food. All right, now let's bring in a little tanginess with cranberry nut bars. This one has that perfect balance of sweet, tart, and crunchy. In a big mixing bowl, combine rolled oats, chopped mixed nuts, almonds, pecans, or walnuts all work great, and dried cranberries. I love using dried cranberries here because they add a jewel-like pop of color and a refreshing tartness. In a small saucepan, melt together honey, coconut oil, and a bit of brown sugar until smooth and slightly bubbly. Pour the hot syrup over your oat mixture, stir well to coat every piece, and press firmly into a lined baking dish. Bake at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes, just until the edges start to turn golden. Let them cool completely before slicing. If you cut too early, they'll crumble. This is crucial, as the sugars need to solidify to give the bars that satisfying snap. These bars are perfect for people who like a crunchier texture. If you're looking for a refined sugar-free option, these no-bake date and nut bars are your best friend. They're naturally sweetened with medjool dates, which are soft, caramel-like, and packed with fiber and minerals. Add pitted dates to a food processor and pulse until they form a thick paste. Add oats, chopped walnuts, almonds, and a pinch of cinnamon. Then blend again until well combined. The mixture will be sticky, but that's precisely what you want. It's the dates acting as the glue. If your mix seems too dry, add another date or a teaspoon of water to get the right consistency. Press into a lined dish and chill until set. These bars are naturally rich and make a fantastic energy boost before a workout or during a busy work day. All right, pumpkin spice fans, I hear you. These pumpkin spice granola bars are autumn in bar form. Mix rolled oats, pumpkin seeds, and pumpkin pie spice in a large bowl. The pumpkin seeds add a lovely crunch and a subtle, earthy flavor that pairs perfectly with the warm spices. In a small saucepan, combine pumpkin puree, maple syrup, and almond butter. Warm over low heat until smooth and combined, And yes, it will smell like fall in your kitchen. For a fun twist, try crumbling these over Greek yogurt for a delicious breakfast. Pour over the dry mix, stir well, and press into a lined baking pan. Chill for at least an hour before slicing. These are soft, spiced, and slightly toasty from the pumpkin seeds, making them perfect with a cup of coffee or tea. Time for a little tropical flair with coconut almond energy bars. In a mixing bowl, combine rolled oats, shredded coconut, chopped almonds, and chia seeds. I like to toast the coconut first for extra depth of flavor lightly. Just toss it in a dry pan over medium heat for a couple minutes until fragrant and golden. In a small pot, melt together almond butter, honey, and vanilla. Pour over the dry ingredients, stir until everything is coated, and press into a pan. Sprinkle extra shredded coconut over the top before chilling for a pretty finish. These bars have a chewy texture with a hint of crunch from the almonds and a tropical sweetness from the coconut, like a beach vacation in snack form. These next bars, chia seed and honey granola bars, are loaded with omega-3s and give you a clean, natural energy boost. Combine rolled oats, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, and a pinch of cinnamon in a bowl. Warm honey and coconut oil together until just melted, then pour over the dry mix. Stir thoroughly so every oat is coated, then press into a lined pan. Chill until firm before cutting. The chia seeds give them a slight crunch and a unique, almost nutty flavor. These are great as a light breakfast or a quick snack before heading out the door. And for the grand finale, because life's better with a bit of chocolate, here's how to finish any of these bars with a perfect drizzle. Melt dark chocolate until smooth, then use a spoon or piping bag to drizzle it over your chilled bars. For an extra glossy finish, stir in a half teaspoon of coconut oil. Pop them back in the fridge for 10 minutes to set. It's a simple touch, but it instantly makes them look bakery-worthy and adds that extra layer of indulgence. And there you have it. 8 different healthy granola bar recipes you can whip up at home. Once you know the basics, you can mix and match your favorite nuts, seeds, spices, and dried fruits to create endless variations. These are perfect for meal prep, gifting, or just keeping on hand for when hunger strikes. For best results, store them in an airtight container in the fridge for a week, or freeze them for up to 3 months. You'll find a link to all of today's recipes and even more snack ideas down in the comments section, so be sure to check that out after the video. If you try any of these, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Give this video a thumbs up if you love healthy recipes, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the kitchen next time.